Hello, it's NITRON. And today, I'm not doing the next gameplay video. I understand now. We're looking at one of the 4 Toa hybrid Bionicle Mocs, Toa Taraknous. Before we start, let me talk about these 4 Toa boys and grill first. In my now scrapped Bionicle story, these 4 used to be plain old Toas that one day were enhanced with DNA of other Bionicle species. Hence the lack of mask, replacing them with Vaki heads. So why is it just the Toas of water, earth, fire, and air? The 4 basic elemental powers that are practically in millions of fictional stories? Why not take the extra steps and include the Toa of stone and ice?
No!
Gala doesn't want them to be mentioned.
Well, in real life, I never got to make them. I made all these guys using that one big bucket of Bionicle parts back in the Metro years, and they never had the pieces to make them. Story-wise, they got killed off by the big baddie I created, Corrosion. Now with that out of the way, let me make this very clear. These guys are not a ripoff of, no, too easy. Nah, too predictable. Nuh-uh, not in a million years. Okay, you know what? Put back the second one. Yeah, they are not ripoffs of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. From Overwatch! But you might be wondering, how will they be represented in the new NITRON canon that has yet to be shown? Well, unfortunately, there isn't any place for them in my new universe. So they will now be considered non-canon. Or will they? This Moc was built using the Inika build, the most commonly used build in the Bionicle mocking community, that I still like to consider dead, despite getting a lot of views from my NITRON Bionicle Moc review. Please let me move on! As you can see, his color scheme is dark red and custom painted gold. Yes, this Moc has painted pieces.
It's a lost art.
To make your own painted pieces, you need to spray it with primer. Make sure it's for multiple materials such as plastic. Pro tip, cover ball joints with tape, or you're going to have a bad time. Once the pieces are in a nice coat of dry primer white, add your spray paint, any color you want, as long as it's under enamel paint, or if it's safe with plastic, you may never know. One extra thing, you might want to look into adding gloss finish spray, but that's if you don't want the dull finish, as you can see with the gold armor. One problem with this is that your efforts may chip away in the course of time. It's something that cannot be avoided. Like in real life, we cannot escape the slow movement of time, no matter how much we do in this universe. So why dare to change? Plus, if you end up getting pearl gold pieces, your custom gold won't match, so you're totally screwed. What's that? Why didn't I paint his head thing gold? That's silly. Also, you can see that I added another Inika foot piece on the bottom of his foot. That's just to add a bit of more height to him. One gripe is its arms. Just look at this guy. This is an issue I had with any Inika build. Unless they figured it out and used shorter pieces. Everyone's arms were so lanky.
I'm sorry.
But how else was I going to put those shoulder pieces? Anyways, posing. It's an Inika build. The whole freaking thing is a ball joint. No gear functionality or anything. Just ball joints. Which essentially leads to, you know. Amazing video, by the way. Keep it up. Taraknous stands just above 10 inches tall. For comparison, here's a Lego minifigure, who we now know as Lieutenant Jack. Squid Sisters, Amiibos, Callie and Marie. Power Rangers Legacy figures, Build-A-Megazord, Astro Megazord. The first NITRON Moc, second, third, Figma Prime 3 Samus Aran, and Figma Satsuki Kiryuyan! Oh, I want these two so badly! Overall, he's the most standard of the four. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot his weapon. This thing! It fits well and doesn't break his balance.
Perfectly balanced is all.
Overall, he's a pretty standard boy. Taraknous, story-wise, is somewhat of a rookie, / potential leader for the group. Their former leader saw it in him before he got shafted by a corrosion. Off screen. People question this choice, but hey, that's Tarek's challenge, to prove them wrong. So yeah, in a way, he's like any other character that's a rookie that becomes the leader, such as Hot Rod or Shauna. But unlike them, he wasn't remotely involved in their teammate's death. Oh, wait a second. That only counts for Hot Rod. They changed the entire... okay, never mind then. In the NVK series, we would have seen his character arc flourish, in a way. But I'll talk more about that canned series some other day. I'll see you next... Wait, what are you doing here? Huh? Oh, well, since it's Halloween, I thought I could do a mortally challenged ritual. And what better person to do it on than the very character you're going to rant about in the eventual future. And you're going to do it with candles arranged into a parallelogram? Well, yeah. 4 corners is better than 5. Pretty sure that's the other way around. Just need one more thing to make it work. Gonna snag that infinity gauntlet? Hey, don't use that! You don't know where it spins!
I was cold in the dark, it was empty in my life. From the outside it looked so bright, but nothing felt.
Hello again.
Well, back to the drawing board. Wait, no!
Epilogue.
Yeah, this was sort of a last-minute change for the Month of Spook schedule. I honestly was going to make a video of me playing the most scariest game of 2018, which is... Heck, I was hinting at it in the LEGO Racers video. It was a build-up until my Overwatch Halloween video was uploaded, and it reminded me how badly my Battlefront 2 beta video went. So that anticipation was all for nothing. But hey, you dodged a bullet. So win-win, I guess. Anyways, what's next for November? A top 5 or 10, depending on how much I can think of. And it'll use the new format from the Q&A video, and maybe in the next mock review on one of the remaining Toa team. Hope you look forward to it. Till next time.